Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Fairy Tail Manga chapter 446. Now the chapter starts off where we left off last week, and we just basically have Makarov. He's upset, he's just there saying that everything he done in order to save Ishgar, the whole reason why he came to the West continent was for nothing. And then I think it was Urza, or maybe it was Natsu, who basically just says to him, it wasn't for nothing. Everything you did was for us, and for that, it was there for not for nothing. So before they could like properly reunite with one another, that's when a member of Alveri's army, he just appears out of nowhere basically, and his name was Azari. I'm gonna call him Azari. I didn't know how to pronounce his name, but basically this guy, we basically learned that his magic is he can control and manipulate sand, and this is kind of like Crocodile from One Piece, if you're also a One Piece fan. The only difference that I have seen in his magic so far is that he's able to use sand to create like creatures, and as the chapter goes on, we did get to see some bird-like creatures and again some monster-like creatures that this guy seems to create. So we know that his magic is basically sand, being able to control and manipulate sand, and I think maybe also become sand, because we do see at one point in the chapter where Urza is throwing swords at him, we later see that the swords have pierced his body and have just become like they dry up and just break away. Also similar to the ability that Crocodile can do, where he takes the moisture out, where he takes the moisture out of something and then it just dries up and fades away. So they did this, they actually, to my surprise, they actually did a smart thing, and they were trying to retreat. They had a magic vehicle, a four-wheel magical vehicle, and they're trying to use this to escape. So we had Urza driving, and we had Mest who's saving the last of his magic to teleport them to where that boat, where the spy's boat was, so they can get away. So he's saving his magic, and we also, so we know we have Natsu and Wendy who are dragon slayers, and so they can't take transportation. And we have Happy and Carla who are just there, but it was up to Lucy and Gray to fend off this guy's attacks as they were trying to escape. So this basically bit of the chapter is just so that so Lucy and Gray can showcase to Makarov that they have gotten stronger over the past year. But this is something that we already know. We get to see one impressive attack from Gray, was Ice Make Silver or something like that, where he's able to just take a whole area and freeze it in an instant, which was alright to see, I guess. And then from Lucy, we get to see her shoot out some of these sand creatures that I mentioned that this guy was able to create. It was a Sagittarius star shot or something like that. That was meh. That was just. But yeah, so as we see that they're trying to escape, this guy is attacking, and they are able to fend off his attacks for a bit, and then he does this attack where he just basically gets them in what's it called, quicksand. He basically creates a crate. He basically creates a crater of quicksand, and they're just there falling into the quicksand. And this guy Azari, or whatever his name is, he's basically talking a lot of trash talk, saying that Ishgar's been abandoned by gods, and this gets Natsu angry, and within his anger he is able to evaporate the sand with his with a big fire attack, and so they're all good to go, they're all ready to fight, and the chapter ends off with Natsu getting in a punch. And that was really what happened that's all that happens in the chapter, really. So now I'm thinking, what's going to happen next? I really do not want Natsu, or just anyone really, to be able to beat these guys. They are supposed to be these 12 Spraggan, and they're supposed to be really strong, and we know that the strongest mage from Ishgar is part of these 12 Spragon and they're all supposed to be on his level. So if that's the, no one from Fairy Tail should be able to take them at this point of time. So I don't want no Nakama power up. I don't want no fluky win. I don't want no we underestimated Natsu all these years. We didn't know he was this strong. I want them to. I want them to lose. I really, really, really do want them to lose. But before I call it a review, give you my rating and call it a review, I just want to say one more thing about how I mentioned a few chapters ago that I think Natsu is holding back this form to be able to turn into a dragon, that this new dragon form that we do see that is coming within the next Fairy Tail movie. Because again, when this guy appeared, he also grabbed onto his arm, similar to the same thing where he grabbed onto his arm where Brandish appeared, the girl from before when she appeared, he also grabbed onto his arm. So I think he is holding something back, and these bandages are containing it. I did notice that in the chapter. But yeah, the rating is going to be, I'll give it a 3.5. I'm feeling generous today. I'll give it a 3.5 star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day. I just want to say one more quick thing before I finish off the video. So, this guy's magic, and it's basically, what I want to say is that we have another sand mage within the Fairy Tail story, so to just get another one now, to me it just seems like lazy writing, and I'm really not impressed with this. Like, I know we haven't seen a lot from what Max in Fairy Tail can do as far as I can remember, but just the fact that I'm guessing that he can do the exact same things. I'm guessing that he's capable of the exact same thing. This Izeri, whatever his name is, the guy from the Alvari's army who's a part of the 12 Spragon, the guy from this chapter, you know who I'm talking about. I'm guessing that Max is capable of the same thing this guy is. So to just have another sand mage thrown into the story, to me, is lazy writing, and I hope that the other 11 have more impressive magics and not a repeat of someone else's magic that we have seen already. And yeah, that's the last thing I want to say, so I'm going to call it a video now. So take care, have a nice day.